Hey fam, so we're gonna dye my hair today. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. First thing that I need is my Manic Panic toolkit, which comes with like a comb and some gloves and a hairnet, right? Coloring cap. Anyway, I have my shitty hair dyeing t-shirt on. Props to Black Friday and Hot Topic. A Tupperware container to put the color in. What I will be using to color my hair today, it is a mixture between Rockabilly Blue by Manic Panic and Ultraviolet by Manic Panic. So we're gonna try and get more of a, like a true royally blue color rather than a teal to see if it'll fade a little bit more icy, a little silverier. I'm just gonna put whatever is left in it because there wasn't a ton in it. We're still gonna add hella purple to it. Ugh. There's that. I want this to be like a 1-ish to 1 ratio. Okay, let's stir this bitch. I'm on like 3rd day hair. Actually, wait, what day do I wash my hair? Thursday and it's Monday? 4th day hair now. That looks good and mixed. If your hair is lighter than mine, feel free to add conditioner to make it more of a pastel. But I ain't about that life because my hair is naturally darker and I want it to last longer in my hair. So we're gonna make it as vibrant as possible. Now it's time for the gloves. Because I do not want to get this all over my arms because I have to go to work tomorrow. Abby, you can do this. You can do this, I promise. I'm gonna want to find where my part is, basically, because that is where I want the color to be the most vibrant, you know. So now, take your color and then just start painting your hair, because it's really not that hard when you're just putting one color. This is going in all of my hair. Like, you guys think that my hair is so much more complicated than it actually is. It's not. Just saturate the top of your head. Yeah. I'm just kind of pulling up the side of my hair. Can you even see this? Hopefully you can. The one problem with using the gloves is that you can't feel necessarily how saturated your hair is. Like, you can't feel if it's like moist enough, or what's the worst word ever? Is your hair moist enough? Always add more if you feel like you don't have enough. And the nice thing about Manic Panic is that it's cheap as fuck. Nope. That's not gonna work. Just pulling it like this. Oh, I got the inside of the glove taste in my mouth. Put the hair cap over my hair. Nope. Get in there. Now the hair cap is on my hair and my arms are covered in blue dye. Yay! Looks like I just delivered a Barney baby. Fun stuff. And it's all over my neck. It'll be all over your neck for several days. So now you're probably gonna wanna wait around for like half an hour, however long you feel like you need to. I probably sit for like 45 minutes, give or take, even though it's been in my hair probably for about 20 minutes at this point. So yeah, just kind of sit back, relax, let the color infiltrate your hair as much as you want it to. I'll watch some Netflix and then I'll be right back. All right, let's do this. I grabbed my robe, my lovely robe. So, yeah. All right, guys. Put it away from the... Okay. So I'm out of the shower. I haven't dried my hair yet, so I don't know the full extent of how the color took. But it's definitely not staining my hands as bad as the Pravana. Look it, guys. I'm just a sad shade of zombie right now, rather than like full-on murder to smirk. So this is when it's turning out. I need to dry it, but it's looking kind of cool, like steely. Yeah. Yeah, let's dry this hair. Hey guys, so I finished my hair. This is the finished product the next day. As you can see, my part is still hella blue, but now I just want to give you guys a little kind of, I don't know, spiel. I wanted to include more purple just to counteract any of like the green undertones, which I think it worked pretty well. It turned out this really pretty steely blue. Obviously it wasn't going to be purple just because my hair was green underneath it, but I love how it turned out. And I love how with the Manic Panic ones it picks up highlights really easily, so like certain parts of my hair are a little bit blonder so they're a bit brighter. And then my bangs are a little bit darker, so they picked up a little bit less of the purpley tones. Last night at least, I used Fairly Traded honey, which has a ton of nutrients, super mineral rich, really soft on the hair, makes the hair super shiny, but still feels really clean. I wouldn't recommend using this one as an every time shampoo, though after the fact, just because it can be a bit stripping, but I really love using this one as my kind of go-to wash to get stuff out. And then American Cream conditioner, it's my go-to for most of the time. And with freshly colored hair, I like to use mostly solid products because they tend to have less sulfates. Jason in the Argan Oil shampoo bar has 33% less sodium lauryl sulfate than the other shampoo bars, and they actually added in a seaweed extract in there, so it still stays together. Just be careful when you're putting it in the pots because it is going to get soggy if it stays wet the whole time. This one is the solid conditioner. I like using this one just because it doesn't have like any sulfates in it, and it smells really nice too. Sulfates are not bad for your hair. Sulfates are just a little bit more stripping on synthetic color than sulfate-free shampoo. That's really the only thing that you have to pay attention to with sulfates, unless you're allergic to them. In that case, you're fucked. And then obviously I go more days without washing my hair. I've been switching between Lush's No Drought and then the dry shampoo from Dry Bar, the detox one, which I love. I love the detox and the triple sec pretty evenly. I find the triple sec gives me a little more texture, but both of those are pretty good. And then No Drought is by far one of the best ones. I find it makes the hair feel the least like gross, you know? They tell people to use cold water to wash your hair because it doesn't bleed as much, because it's the same philosophy as like washing your clothes in cold water so the colors don't bleed. It's cold right now. It's been cold. I'm not about to take a cold shower. If you live in a warm climate, go for it. Go crazy. Take a cold shower. I'm not about to do it just because I like getting in the shower and getting warm, mainly because I don't have a bathtub and it's kind of my only time to like be in warm water. You know, 3-4 days without washing your hair is pretty good. If you have super dry or super frizzy or curly hair, 5-6 days without washing your hair. I hope this was helpful. If you've been wanting to color your hair a fun, wacky color. It's not as intimidating as it looks, and it's not as intimidating as it sounds. Obviously, if you want to go like full on like silvery gray hair, like the way that you see on Instagram, you're gonna want to go to a salon. But if you're like me and you kind of like experimenting with your hair and you like it to look a little bit grungy and a little bit dirty, a little bit imperfect, I say go for it at home. Honestly, hair is just hair. It grows. It's dead skin growing out of your head. Song of the day. Wait. Today's song of the day is Sweat and Sulphur by Fizzy because this band is really cool and I've talked about them lately, but they have a new single out, so you guys should like check them out. I may or may not have gotten an email from one of the guys in the bands telling me that they'd seen my video that I talked about their music in and that they want to send me a copy of the vinyl. Like, what? It was like I woke up to a Twitter direct message from Fizzy and I'm like first they followed me and I was like, oh, thank you. And then I saw an email and I was like, Sweat and Sulphur by Fizzy Super rad, super awesome. Gotta love it. Love them. I'm sitting again.